Hey there, it's Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City?
Do you know how often I have to hear that, by the way? Hi, how are you? I'm gonna go on a tangent, okay? Get with the program. You know how often I have to hear that? Obviously, like, it's cute. I lean into it. Like, my intro is, hey there, it's Delilah. That's kind of, you know what I mean? Sometimes I get comments and they're like,
Yo, hey there, it's Delilah, like the song.
and I'm like, yeah, that's... That's why I did that. Anyways, it's fine. But I hear that like every single time I leave the fucking house and I still don't know how to respond. Like, that's the worst part about it. In my 22 years of life, hear it every single time I leave the house, don't know how to respond. This is what the average interaction looks like when I introduce myself to someone, okay? Yo, what's up? Oh my gosh. What? You might be the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my whole life. This is what happens every single time I leave the house, by the way. This is like 100% accurate. You might be the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my whole life. Please take all the money from my bank account. Let me give you all my money. What's your name, fine shite? Oh, hi, thank you. I don't need your money. Thank you so much. My name's Delilah. Ha, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? Yeah, like, I get it, like the song. Yeah. We both live in Canada. I'm not kidding. It's literally extremely awkward. It's my fault because I make it awkward. I just don't know what to say. Like, what do you say to that? What would you say to that if you were me? Okay? Let me know down below. Leave a comment. And while you're there, I don't know, leave a like. Do you like my rings, by the way? Look. Okay, wait, don't look that close because my tan is actually like so screwed up on my hands. Okay, wait, it gets worse, low-key. Do you see that? Oh my god, my tan is so bad. But anyways, like, isn't it cute? I have a little mood ring. I wonder what this means. Hang on. Oh. What? Wait. Y'all. Is this like trolling me? I don't, like, okay, it literally says, if your mood ring is this specific shade of blue, it actually doesn't reflect your emotion. It reflects the emotion of the person that you're talking to. I'm not sure. It literally says this. It says it reflects the emotion of the person that I'm interacting with, which would be you guys. And you know what else it says? It says, and it means the person that you're talking to wants to subscribe so bad. And to have a good day, to claim and affirm, they have to hit that subscribe button because you're so close to 100,000 followers. It literally says all of this. You're so close to 100,000 followers. Decaying Peach on TikTok and YouTube and on all other social medias. You're literally going to be so famous and you're going to pay off your parents' mortgage because you're going to get millions and millions of followers one day. And this is just the cusp of your success. It says all of that. Anyways, that was a stupid joke. So today we are going to, I actually don't entirely know. Oh, please shut up. I posted asking what kind of videos you guys want to see from me. Okay, we have 13 comments. Oh my god, a lot of people liked the vlog. Wait, that's so cute. That's so nice. Oh, someone said I should dress up as Papa Smurf and do thirst traps. You know, I was literally just thinking that. I literally have that written down as my next video idea. That's a good one. Closet tour. Oh boy. Look, this is my background right now. I'm kind of thinking of like going all out, like putting all my accessories. Like, you know that one scene in Hannah Montana when she like opened? Oh my god, that scene like literally curated who I am as a person. I've always been such a little capitalistic, materialistic, consumerism, I love it. Sorry, but like, you know, like Hannah Montana closet, and it's like such a visual thing going on there. I think I'm gonna do that potentially, but my big head's in the way, so that's kind of annoying. But anyways, am I the a-hole on Reddit? I think we might look at some Reddit thing. Also, while I'm at it, I need help with this. I've been researching and I can't find it. Okay, so a lot of YouTubers have a specific designated place, not just like an email, where people can suggest their content / like topic suggestions. What is that and how do I do that? Because I want to make the content that you guys want, but it just gets really cluttered because I get a lot of comments and then I also get a lot of like emails and I never check my emails. I'm so sorry.
But I get a lot of email suggestions and then I get comment suggestions, and some people will comment on my shorts, some people will comment on my YouTube videos, some people will comment on my TikToks.
If I just had one designated area where everybody could leave their suggestions, then I would be able to gather what people want. So please help me. I don't know what I'm doing. I even, I'm gonna get into the video. Just skip to the next timestamp if you don't want to hear me yap. This was so fucked. People on Reddit are so mean. Ah! Oh my god! So I left, I'm heated now. Okay, so I commented on r/YouTubers, which is literally for YouTubers to like ask for advice. And so I commented, nice, I say, hello, I see a lot of YouTubers have websites kind of sorts where they allow viewers to submit video suggestions to them. How do I do this, lol? What's a good website or way for me to set this up that won't be difficult for me to understand? I currently only have an email set up for people to submit content suggestions to, but that just feels lackluster. Thanks. Okay? Kind, right? I said thanks. I was being kind, and I was asking them the same question that I just asked you guys. The only response that I got was,
What's wrong with just using your comment section? I doubt you're even big enough to have that many comments.
that is so mean. Is that not just like, damn, sorry for asking? And so I responded and I said, man, what the heck? And then somebody, I just saw this now, somebody responded to me saying, man, what the heck? And they said,
Well, period. It's the truth though.
Boy, if you don't
please subscribe to me just for that. I need to go balls to the walls with my content and with promoting myself now just to prove them wrong. I am doing this out of spite now. Because what do you mean? I doubt you're even big enough to have that many comments. And then I was like, what the heck? And then a different person, by the way, said, well, it's the truth though. That single-handedly is my villain origin story. Like, I need to get big in vengeance. Nothing has fueled me more than I am right now. I sat my happy ass down and I was like, all right, time to film a YouTube video. Like, I'm gonna edit this video in an hour. I'm gonna be a machine and I'm gonna prove them all wrong. Miss Phantasmal Lore 420 and Judo. Oh, more like doo-doo. Okay, sorry. Let's get into the video. I did a video a few weeks ago on, hang on, I'm in so many subreddits. Why am I in r/nicotine pouch? I did a Reddit a couple weeks ago on r/loveconfession, but I couldn't find the subreddit anywhere, right? So I found a subreddit that's like kind of adjacent to that one. And then at the very end of my video, I finally found r/loveconfession, and it was like so juicy and so much more exciting. But I didn't even get to like really dive into that, you know? So let's do that actually. And this is gonna be like literally the rawest reaction ever. I have not read any of these. I'm in love with 2 men and the guilt is tearing me apart. Ooh, make them kiss.
Bruh.
Make them kiss each other. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's read this one. Oh, guys, wait. It's 8 o'clock. I need to run to IKEA.
Huh?
I'm so sorry. IKEA closes at 9. I need to get something for my apartment. I'll be right back. Hello, I am back. 2 hours later. Do you see the light trained from my eyes having to be in IKEA and Walmart for 2 hours? It's just the most overstimulating environment ever. Like, aside from the obvious reasons, I'm gonna get to the story. Aside from the obvious reasons as to why it is a very overstimulating environment, it might be November, but it's winter time in Canada, right? Okay, so this every time you go into a store, you're wearing a big coat. This is what I was wearing. This is my big coat. Like, it's big coat, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, I'm wearing this stupid little crossbody bag and it's like yanking on my hair. And something about the wintertime, it makes your hair so frizzy. So anytime I have to touch it, it's like static and it's sticking to my face. So I'm like overwhelmed. And so you're wearing this heavy ass coat, right? To like go outside. But then when you get inside, you progressively just start to like overheat, and I'm wearing my bag. I don't want to take everything off. I just wanted to run in there quickly. They didn't even have the coffee that I wanted. And then not to mention, somebody talked to me in IKEA. A man talked to me in IKEA. I don't want it. That is the worst possible place you could ever pick up a woman, okay? If there's any men watching, don't approach her in an IKEA or in a grocery store. Unless she's like being so obvious that she wants you to approach her. If she's like, Like, you know what I mean? Unless she's being so obvious. And I don't mean eye contact, okay? People make eye contact with each other every single day. I mean, like, looking you up and down. Like, she wants you to approach her. Don't approach her in a motherfucking grocery store. That's already the most overstimulating environment. Everyone who goes to a grocery store is in a rush, right? Like, they're trying to get out of there, okay? Anyways, let's read the thingy that I saved. Oh, I'm in love with two men and the guilt is tearing me apart. Starts off, I'm in love with two men. One of them I'm marrying next year. Oh my God, fiance. Guess who's jealous of Adele? Fiance. Sorry, I'm so like brain rotted. Okay, so she has a fiance. One of them I'm marrying next year. The other I met 4 years ago at work. No, I don't work with him anymore, but we've stayed in touch for 3 years, almost entirely through messages. It's been an intense past year. We talk every day. Nothing actual. That's good, but the tension is always there. He makes me feel alive in a way that's hard to explain. In a relationship, by the way. About to get married, by the way. I almost ended my engagement because of him, but I couldn't. I love my fiance deeply and truly, yet my connection with the other man feels powerful, maybe even a trauma bond. Damn, where did y'all work? But he drives me absolutely crazy in a good way. He tells me all the time that I'm making the wrong choice and that I was meant to be his wife. Is he love bombing you? He tells me all the time that I'm making the wrong choice and I was meant to be his first wife. And I'd be lying if I didn't say that didn't echo in my head sometimes. I feel guilt for all of this, heavy, and some days it's almost too much. Damn! There's no comments on this one. What are people thinking? I'll be the first comment.
Cheat on him.
I'm just kidding. I mean, you can't end your potential marriage for this guy, for the what if. Oh, what if he does actually make me his wife? What if he doesn't just want to hit? Like, what are the odds that you call off the engagement, whatever, you go hook up with this guy, and then he stops talking to you? Because a lot of people do that. Like, you have something going for you. You gotta cut off this man. He's love bombing you. You guys haven't even exchanged like actual or romantic interactions, yet he's telling you that he wishes that you were his wife? Huh? Like, come on. Stop texting him too. You have a fiance. Please. If y'all end up getting married, like, you know that you're signing a contract. You're like, okay, I'm not gonna. This is cheating. Like, this, by the way. Like, cheating isn't just like getting down and dirty. You know what I mean? Like, I would consider this cheating. Maybe I have high standards. I don't really give a fuck because I don't want to settle for someone that's emotionally cheating on me. You shouldn't be entertaining these conversations. I hope you know that. If you want your marriage to work out, you gotta cut it. You gotta cut it out, okay? Thank you. No offense, I guess. Anyways, okay, this one's titled You can hire an ethical hacker to catch a cheating spouse? Bruh. What is an ethical hacker? To get Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, or WhatsApp messages. Am I the butthole for... Oh, apparently we're in Am I the butthole now. We're not. We're in r/toxic relationships, but it's fine. Am I the butthole for recovering deleted messages? Man, if you're in a relationship in which you feel you need to get an ethical hacker, or however you word it, to make yourself feel better about hiring a hacker to hack into your boyfriend's Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever, leave. If he's made you feel like you have to do that, leave. And if you have trust issues that make you feel like you have to do that, leave and work on yourself. Okay, let's read this one. I had recently engaged... I'm so self-conscious that I'm being loud, by the way. This is gonna be annoying to you guys. I need to turn on a fan in the background because it at least like it makes some like white noise and it makes me feel like I'm not being as loud as I am. Oh, that's a lamp. Oops. By the way, I have a song stuck in my head called The Ballad of Harambe. You should look it up. It's a really good song, but I'm pretty sure it's extremely insensitive. So do with that what you will. It's just really, it's like, he has a beautiful voice, okay? And he's singing about how Harambe, the chorus is, they shot Harambe in the head. They shot Harambe, now he's dead. But his voice is like so beautiful. You know what? It's like one of those songs where like you just like kind of secretly have it and like secretly enjoy it on your own. You know what I mean? Well, I guess not. I'm telling everybody about it, so whatever, man. It's so good. He lived in Cincinnati, and all the people, you were so rowdy. And when children come and jump in your pen, you beat your chest and say, oh, not again. They shot Harambe in the head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They shot Harambe, now he's dead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, you can hire an ethical hacker to catch a cheating spouse? I recently engaged in the services of this highly skilled expert, and I was thoroughly impressed by her efficiency and technical expertise. Within just a few hours of initial contact, she was able to provide comprehensive access to my spouse's private communications. This included call logs, text messages, and activity across various social media platforms. Is this a crime? Remarkably, all of this was accomplished discreetly and without leaving any digital trace. Also, the data delivered encompassed major platforms such as Snapchat, Instagram, and WhatsApp, offering a complete and detailed overview of all relevant interactions. For those seeking a professional hack team, she proved to be exceptionally reliable and effective. For inquiries, oh wait, is this like some sort of ad? That's so lame. This is totally some like hacker motherfucker who's like, you know, trying to figure out like who would be interested in her services. So she goes to r/toxic relationships and is like, I inquired an ethical, and the fact that it says ethical hacker, this is totally her being like, yeah, she was absolutely good at her job. She told me all the relevant information that I needed to know. She was so beautiful too, with striking blue eyes. Please contact her here. Super cheap, not a scam. Like, man, I can't believe I fell for the bait. I'm a master at that. I'm a master at falling for the bait. I got master baited. This one is titled Girl Emoji, Girlfriend Advice. Cute. I'm a 70-year-old man and have developed a relationship with a 31-year-old woman. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. We have been texting each other for right about 5 months now, and it seems like no matter what I say or do will make her want to actually meet up in person. Oh, so you're being catfished. We're both looking for a long-term relationship. He like puts a photo of her and it's Madison Beer. Like, this is her. Isn't she so beautiful? Actually, I really want him to put a photo of her. That would be so funny if this was like such an obvious catfish because he's like an old fart. He doesn't know any better. Okay, I'm a 74-year-old man. I've developed a relationship with a 31-year-old woman. We've been texting for 5 months and I can't seem to get her to want to actually meet up with me. We're both looking for a long-term relationship with each other, and it appears that she loves me as much as I love her. At least she says she does. Whew. And just yesterday, I told her that she didn't act much like she loved me, to which she responded, well, you've been denying me the pleasure of meeting you in person to find out if we do click with each other, and she agrees that we need to meet soon.
Huh?
She's always sending misleading messages saying that we will meet soon, like maybe that next following weekend, and then bam, she slams the door right in my face and says that she didn't mean that, but be patient with her and we'll be together soon, but it soon never comes. Any ideas, her?
Bruh.
What? Oh, any ideas, her and...
Well, what the hell, boy?
Why did he say that? Any ideas, He said something about I don't want to lose her. Any ideas how I can conquer this problem because I am in love with her and I really don't want to lose her. But the torture she keeps giving me has gotten too much to deal with, and when I confront her about it, she insists that she's not doing that torture to me, but she just wants everything to be perfect for when we meet. What the hell can I do? Please be honest with me. I'd love to hear from some women if possible. She's catfishing you, big dog. This person said, look up catfishing and don't send her, probably him though, any money. And 74-year-old fart here responded and said, I let it be known in the beginning that I had no money and she's never asked for any. Well, that's good. Somebody else said, this reads and feels like a scam. Don't be fooled. There are many ways that they could meet you before meeting you Oh, there are many ways that they could meet you before meeting you, like FaceTime, etc. I'm assuming this hasn't happened. She's 31, she would know how to FaceTime. They are playing you. Maybe not for money, but she's fishing you for your information for identity theft, or even going for the long con of setting you up for a travel fund scam, i.e. you get really desperate for the meetup, that you send money for her to meet up with you and they want you to book it, and then they accidentally wire you too much money, yada yada, something is building up towards emergency, and that is the biggest red flag. And old fart said, sorry I keep calling him old fart. I'm a little judgy that he's like dating, or like thinks he's dating a 31-year-old woman. It's unfortunate, like elders are like the most easily influenced to be like scammed, and that does make me sad because I think of my grandma and that makes me sad, but also like why are you even talking to her? You know what I mean? Okay, and then OP said, okay, thanks for the advice. I'm new to this online dating crap and I really hate it. It seems nobody's truthful anymore. Oh, he's kind of sweet. Should I am I infantilizing him? He's just really dumb and it makes it hard not to. Oh, people are being mean. Someone said long-term ... and he said, yes, long-term relationship as being together and hopefully living together. And then this person said, you're delusional and being played. And he said, duly noted, thanks. Oh, this person said, I'm sorry, but there's probably a 1% chance that this woman is a real woman who's interested in you. This is either a bot. Oh my God, imagine talking to a bot for 5 months. This is either a bot or a 20-something-year-old boy in Bangladesh. Please don't, that's random. Please don't send any money or give any personal info whatsoever. Please don't click on any links she sends you. Where did you meet this person online? It's very unusual that she wants a long-term relationship with you. Many decades. You're junior. I don't know what that means. I think just you're really old is what they're saying. But she doesn't want to meet you. The manner in which you explain this whole situation doesn't sit right. I'm sorry. Don't get swindled or killed, please. And then OP said, thanks. In fact, I just finished presenting her with a number of questions I needed her to answer truthfully, and she failed. Especially when I asked if she was real or just asked for a downloaded picture, she flat out refused to answer and tried to change the subject. So in short, I told her that I was done and I'm going back the old way to meet someone and go somewhere from there. Aww. I'm gonna respond. This was 3 hours ago. Okay, I'm actually gonna respond. Okay, I responded. I wasn't mean. I actually gave advice. I said, you can still use dating apps if you'd like to, but just remember, if it seems too good to be true, it is. It's far and few that a 30-year-old something woman would actually be interested in dating a 74-year-old man without some sort of ulterior motive. You can set your dating preferences for like 50 plus in the settings of whatever dating app you use. That seems more appropriate for you anyways. Don't waste your time talking to someone for over 2 weeks if they aren't willing to at least FaceTime so you know they're real. Big ups. Best of luck, I guess. Okay, I need one with a really interesting title for the damn thumbnail. "25-year-old woman. I saw my boyfriend's phone and he had lists of OnlyFriends actresses. I'm wondering too. Is my name there? I'm just kidding." Okay, we good? My phone died, which means there's no microphone plugged into my phone right now, so the audio quality is gonna be shit. I'm sorry. I'm a bad YouTuber. Those people were right. Anyways. 25-year-old woman, I saw my boyfriend's phone and he had lists of OF actresses. Lists, like in a note, like a list in the notes app. I'm wondering. Hello, I'm 25 years old and I saw my boyfriend's phone and he had a note with dozens of OF content creators. I don't really know if he has an OF account. I mean, surely he does. Like, does he have autism? This is a special interest, just like finding out who the actresses are, like no harm behind it, just because I have autism. I'm not trying to be offensive, obviously. But like, it's funny to think of this just from like an analytical perspective. Like he's just doing his research about the best in the biz. No weird intentions here. Anyways, I don't know if he has an OF account. He definitely does, or not, since he makes lists. Otherwise, he wouldn't need to. Huh? But I'll admit that I didn't say anything at all and I kept it to myself. I wonder if that's normal. No! In any case, it hurt my heart a little. Yeah, I literally could not come back from that. Oh my god, I would be searching every single one of them and seeing every way in which they're not like me and comparing my... No, that would literally, like, actually crush my self-esteem. In any case, it hurt my heart a little. I imagine that everyone has the right to their secret garden. But for me, watching porn is at the limit. But making your list, having your favorite actresses is different. Am I the only one? P.S. We've been together 7 years. He's gotta go. He's gotta go. Like, okay, there's a lot of people out there that consider, like, consuming porn cheating. Okay? Sorry for the censored word. You know what I'm trying to say, though. They consider that cheating. When you subscribe to an OF account, unless they're agency run, these are girls that are literally interacting with your boyfriend. He's spending his money on this. You know what I mean? Like, if he's interacting with these girls, that's crazy. That is so much more than just, like, going, like, watching something for free, whatever. But, like, interacting with these girls and writing down their names?
Man, what the fuck, man?
Like, you are dating a gooner. Somebody said confront him. Yeah, at the very least, set him on fire at the... No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. At the very least, confront him. Yeah. Or take a screenshot of the note with all the girls on it, print her out, stick it on his stupid little forehead while he's sleeping. Pack your stuff. Get out of there. Cause what the hell? I mean, okay. To give the benefit of the doubt, I guess. If he doesn't know you have an issue with this, maybe talk to him first, see if it continues. But I mean, it should be assumed you have an issue. He has an account. Go into his phone. Go to Safari. I know this man's not searching it incognito. You guys been together for 7 years. Like, you know, you search stuff in incognito in the beginning of the relationship when you actually care enough to hide stuff. Not me. I'm not hiding it. I'm not hiding anything. Go to Safari or Google or whatever his preferred browser is. Type in OnlyFans. See if there's login information saved. You can try that, right? Holy. Guys, please like and comment and hype. Hey, that's a new feature that helps small creators. Please hype this video because I need to get vengeance. I need to prove these people on Reddit wrong. So please hype my videos so that it gets pushed in the algorithm and so that I can prove them wrong. And please subscribe if you're not already. I would appreciate that very, very much. Seriously, for real. We're so close to 100K. Okay, let's read one more. I didn't even mean to click on this one, but it's titled, "Why am I mean to my girlfriend?" Maybe don't be in a relationship. What the heck? Okay, hang on. Let me plug my... Are we good? My phone's at 20, so you guys get an actual decent source of audio from me momentarily. Don't get used to it. Yeah, why am I mean to my girlfriend? I've been with my girlfriend for about 1.5 years. It's serious. She's bubbly, sweet, funny. Oh, one of the kindest people I've met. She's patient, caring, and has never given me a reason to treat her badly. But for some reason, I keep being mean to her. You should not be in a relationship. What is wrong with you? I don't yell or insult her outright, but I make mean jokes or teasing comments that cross the line. You're just ruining her self-confidence. What the hell? She usually brushes it off. I can tell it hurts, and I hate it. So stop! Because I know that she doesn't deserve that. I don't even feel good when it happens. I just feel defensive, irritated, or numb. Afterwards, I feel guilty and disgusted with myself. I've noticed I hold people, especially her, to really high standards even though I'm not some amazing person myself. I nitpick and expect more than I give, and maybe that's my way of feeling control. Okay, it's cool that you've hyper-analyzed yourself, but that doesn't make you any better. The fact that you're aware of it almost provides a sense of, like, I wouldn't say a sense that is worse because, yeah, you're admitting that you did something wrong. Big whoop. But, like, you know, growing up, my parents treated each other horribly. I don't give a shit. Your girlfriend is not, like, I don't need your sob story. You need to go to therapy. You need to, like, you need to figure it out. This is so crazy. I mean, good on you, I guess, for, like, seeking out help in a way by posting on Reddit. Like it's good that you want to make a change, sure, but also that's horrible. That's awful. Growing up, my parents treated each other horribly. My dad was harsh and used drugs, and my mom wasn't kind either. It was constant tension and resentment. I think I absorbed the dynamic without realizing it. I love my girlfriend, and I don't want to lose her or break her down. Well, I'm trying to stop, but I feel like I need to understand why I'm like this before I can really change. I mean, maybe like actively also make the changes. Or like, you know, I've been in scenarios. I can get very irritated. You know, I have autism. And I don't say that as an excuse. I just say that to like provide context, background. If I feel myself slipping into those moods where I'm being a little crabby bitch, I tell the person I'm with, hey, sorry, I'm just like really irritable right now. Like I'm overstimulated, I'm whatever. I just need a bit of space. It's like kind of that simple sometimes. Because yeah, like if I was overstimulated or irritated or whatever and somebody was talking to me or like kept talking to me, like after a while, like I might kind of respond a little bit like, I don't know, not snarky, but like, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So that's why I like do my due diligence to communicate to them. Also, like, you know, if you live with someone, you see them every day, like it's kind of like you're a little bit more bound to like be snippy with each other, right? And so that's why it's important to communicate to them when you're feeling yourself in those moods, you know? Or like there's even been times where I'll be irritated or something and I'll say something and I'll say it in a tone that I don't really intend. It just comes out, right? Like let's say the person is like deep Delilah blah blah blah, and I'm like, yeah, what? And then I'll be like, sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. Like, I literally catch myself in the moment. I'll be like, yeah, what? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you catch yourself in the moment, at least, like, say something about it instead of just, like, allowing yourself to be mean and be like, yeah, what? And not say anything. And then later on be like, I'm such a dick. Like, at least correct yourself in the moment. That's, like, the first step, you know? Aside from communicating to them when you start to feel like you're in those moods. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? That song is not funny, by the way. I don't like mean to make light of that situation, okay? Like in all seriousness, it is just a really beautiful song about Harambe. And it was probably meant to be like a jokey song, and that's not cool. But it's like a beautiful song. So maybe I should cut that part out so I don't get canceled. Getting canceled for Harambe in 2025 is crazy. Imagine. I really am not going to make it. Just like those Redditors said. I keep going back to that. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, I didn't even finish reading this. I love my girlfriend. I don't want to lose her or break her down. I'm trying to stop, but I feel like I need to understand why I'm like this before I can really change. I'm not looking for pity. I just want to know how to unlearn this behavior and stop taking it out on someone who's only ever been good to me. Any real advice or personal insight would mean a lot. Okay, go to therapy. Go to therapy. I'll make a remix of the song that's like actually positive, and then we can all enjoy it. Go to therapy. Stop being a pussy. Oh, not in a insensitive kind of way. That's misogynistic against women. Oh, I'm not even singing the proper shit. You're gonna ruin her self-esteem. Yeah. Because you are being so mean. Yay! Okay, I'm done with this. Anyways, someone just said therapy, journaling. If she gets on your nerve, ask for some space. Yeah. Do you have friends? Talk to them. Do you have friends? Talk to your girlfriend. Work on yourself. And then somebody said, all the above, plus get in the habit of thinking before you speak. You do have control over your words and actions. And that is very important to really internalize. Like, getting in the habit of taking a moment before you let those stupid little words exit your mouth, you know? It's okay to slow down. It's okay to take a minute to respond, you know? I have scenarios like that sometimes where, like, especially when it comes to, like, hard topics or whatever, like, when I'm talking to somebody else, the flow of the conversation definitely slows down. And I'll explain that sometimes. I'll be like, my responses are a little slow. It's just because I'm, like, thinking about what I want to say. Because that's an important thing. I feel like people are so, like, afraid of awkward silence, and that's, sorry, I don't know why I'm talking over here. I'm like in a therapy appointment. Whenever I did therapy, my therapist would always be staring dead into my eyes. She really maintained that eye contact, and I would always talk to her like this the whole fucking appointment. Anyways, sorry. I don't know what I was saying. I don't remember. One more. We can do one more. What was I saying?
People, I feel like as a society, it's ingrained to us that like the natural flow of a conversation has to be a lot faster than it is when really like you both can take your moments, you know what I mean?
And like it might be weird at first, like she might be like, hello.
Hello.
Why are you not responding? And you'll be like, sorry, I'm just thinking about what to say. I don't know, I need to take my meds. What time is it? Yeah, it's med time. It's med time, take your freaking med time. Okay. Oh no. This one, this has to be a, never mind. I was gonna say, this has to be a child, and I just read that they're 21. Bro, you gotta know by now. Come, okay, it's titled, sorry. I confessed to her last night, but I'm not really sure what she really meant. I finally told this girl I've been close with that I love her. Have you ever been in a relationship? This is a friend of yours. This drives me nuts. This is a friend of yours. A woman friend of yours, right? You guys have been friends for a long time, close friends. And you confess that you love her, not even have feelings, that you love her. You don't even... That's crazy. That's insane. Like... oh my god. We talk every day, she teases a lot, but there's a real connection. Are you sure it's not one-sided? When I said, I don't just like you, I love you. What in the cornball? She asked, really? Why? I said, that's the same question I'm asking from me. That's the same question I'm asking from me.
Huh?
That sentence doesn't make sense. Then she said, how do you really know that? It's different, interesting, and love, right? An addict, too? What?
But what the hell, what?
Do you guys have a gas leak in your home? I told her she didn't have to say anything, and she replied, yeah, I will not. Oh, that's so funny. I'm gonna do that. Next time somebody says something to me or whatever, and they're like, you don't have to say anything. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I won't. We kept talking after like normal. No rejection. No full response either. Yeah, that's a nice way of reject. If she's not into it, like, it's just a nice way of rejecting you is like just being like, she rejected you enough when she said, yeah, I will not. We kept talking like normal. No rejection. No full response either. This morning, she texted, morning, and I replied, morning. Whoa, so early today, but nothing since. Still, I keep wondering, what did she mean by, yeah, I will not? Was she being shy, teasing, or avoiding?
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, she didn't want to say anything because you just f***ed everything. We've been talking for 9 months and it's long distance. Bro, you just ruined your friendship, I hope you know. If you're talking to a girl, make your intentions clear, okay? You don't have to right off the bat be like, I have a crush on you. But like, you know, be a little flirty off the bat, whatever. Maybe like few weeks into talking, if it seems friend territory, then tell them. Then tell them that you like it, that you like them. Don't let it go on for 9 months, because there's so many girls that are so sick of this, right? If you create an environment where you're treating it and you're talking to her and it feels like a friendship, that is selfish to do when you have an ulterior motive without making your intentions clear, at least within the first month, not 9 months. Because girls in general, a lot of them are really sick of thinking that they finally are really sick. Girls are really sick. Sorry. Girls in general are really sick, at least like women that I know, I won't speak for everyone, but are really sick of thinking that they finally like made a great like guy friend, and then it's like, I have to tell you something. That's horrifying. Like it's so tiring, you know what I mean? Like, and it just, in a way, it feels like not objectification, but like after so many times that men have confessed their deep, profound, undying love for you, it gets to a point where it's like, damn, will any man ever see me as just like someone willing to talk to without an ulterior motive? Or what's up? Or what's up? Because, you know what I mean? Like, it, one more. I'm having fun, so we're gonna do one more. Boyfriend wouldn't buy me a coffee unless I agreed to do a actual favor. Boyfriend? Boyfriend? Not ex, boyfriend? Still? I asked him to get me a coffee from a cafe nearby. I rarely ask for things, so I thought this was okay. He says no to buying it, but we go anyways. Okay, cheap ass, can't treat your lady every once in a while, what the hell? In line, he says he'll buy it if I give him a BJ. Classy. In line, too. That's something. Is he telling me who he is early on? Yeah! Or should I let go of this? No, let go of him. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're like, hey babe, I know that I usually don't ask for things, but I was just wondering, like, I've had a really hard day. Like, would you mind buying me like a $2 coffee from this cafe that I really liked? I'd really appreciate that. You don't do shit. You don't do shit for me. Ever. No. But we can go anyways, I guess, bitch. Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks so much. Waiting in line. Yeah, what's up? You want me to buy you a coffee? Yeah, I mean, I kind of let go of that expectation because you already said no, but that's what I originally wanted, yeah. Let me offer you a deal of sorts. What the hell does that mean? We're in line at a local coffee restaurant. Why are you being weird? We're next in line. What are you saying? In exchange for this $2 coffee? Gluck, gluck, 9,000. Okay, I'm so glad the children that are around us heard that. What? Someone just said, do I really need to explain the actual extortion and emotional manipulation? Leave. Yeah. Somebody said, if you remain with this immature creep, this is what your future could look like. His parents paid for a wedding reception. Now you owe him monthly. Okay, I can't even read this without getting demonetized. Now you owe him monthly backdoor activities. Baby needs diapers. He'll get them, but he'll need a quickie in exchange. He took out the garbage. Now you owe him a BJ. Run, block, don't look back. Tell him to get a BJ doll and F off. One more. We can't end on that. We really can't. It was short too, okay? I just enjoy spending time with you guys. That's why you should hype this video. Yo, I'll make more videos for you in exchange. Stupid. But it would be nice. It would be nice if you commented and liked and hyped this video and subscribed. It would be nice. I'm just saying. Am I cheating? What? I, 36 male, have been with my wife. The answer is yes. By the way, if you're wondering if you're cheating, you probably are, right? No? Right? Okay. I, 36 male, have been with my wife, 33 female, for the past 7 years and have married for 5. She got diagnosed with long COVID. I had that too. It sucked. She probably has it worse than me, though, from what you're describing. Long COVID. I'm like, make this about me. Please. I had a sore throat. Okay, I've been with my wife, 33 female, for the past 7 years, married for 5. She got diagnosed with long COVID 3 months ago, and she has no energy and can't recover fully with rest and sleep. Aww. This has taken a toll on our marriage. Why? Because she's not putting out, and we haven't been intimate in the past 5 months. Oh. Due to that, I have my urges. Shut up! I could eat my laptop, I'm so mad. I have my urges that I act upon with self-pleasure and pornography, if you will. I guess that's fine if she's cool with that, because, you know, you guys can't. Well, whatever. I'm not her, so I can't say that's fine. But I've been craving connection. She's your wife, so... But I've been craving a connection and started playing 3DX chat. What is that? What is that? Oh, hell no! This is what you've been up to? What the hell? What the heck? Bro, this is like GTA stripper level. Like, what the fuck? We got 3DX chat before GTA 5, I'll tell you that. 3DX chat to hit on random strangers. Oh wait, are these actual people? With like avatars? And engage in digital X. We live in a very remote village and I have no intention on cheating on her. Well, you already have. If you've exted, sorry for the censorship words, whatever. If you've exted with a person, that's cheating. Is that not cheating? I don't know. Like, that's the thing. So many old heads, especially, and I think also some people are intentionally ignorant, like, on purpose, because they know that they can get away with, like, the old-fashioned, like, it's only cheating if you, like, actually physically hook up with someone, and they use that to their benefit to be weird and to talk to hella OF chicks, make lists about it, do stuff like this, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's 2025, you know? You gotta at least, I don't know, like, at your big age, 36 male, when you get into a relationship with somebody, this is for anybody watching too. When you get into a relationship with somebody, one of the most important and first conversations you should have with them is, what do you define as cheating? You tell them what you define as cheating. Me personally, I define cheating as anything sexual or romantic that you engage with somebody else that you feel the need to hide from me, right? If they're being secretive about it, they already know. They already know what they're doing is wrong. That's my personal definition. Y'all need to have that conversation. You know what I mean? Before you do something like this, y'all need to have that conversation. We live in a very remote village and I have no intention on cheating on her, but I do crave flirting and the excitement that it creates. Yeah, you crave cheating. Before I switch to the videos I watch. Oh, you do this as like a pre-game? I have not told her about the game. I'm a bit embarrassed about it. You should be. Because I don't know how she'll react about it. But she has no obligations on me watching porn and all that. So that's great. She's literally being chill as hell. She's like, listen, I have long COVID. I know that you have your needs and urges or whatever. So relieve those urges in the same way that many single men do before they're in relationships. You know, like a lot of men before they're in relationships can't get laid. So all they do is watch that. So like, you know what I mean? So chill about it. And you're like, let me take it a step further. Come on. Am I emotionally cheating? No, you're just cheating. Where I flirt with total don't say flirt now when literally right before you said that you were xting with them, okay? You know it's not flirting. Where I flirt with total strangers in exchange in actual in the game. Yes. The answer is yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Somebody said if it's other people you're interacting with, then yes, that is cheating. Somebody else said, flirting in digital X that you are justifying because your wife has been ill for 5 months, sharing an emotional bond and or actual experience with someone outside of your marriage is cheating. But you know that. I feel sorry for your wife that while she's ill, you're seeking attention outside of the marriage to satisfy your ego and actual desires instead of growing closer to her. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Somebody said, you know, I haven't had X in 6 years with my husband. He has cancer and is in remission, but it ruined his horse. They literally said horse. I'm sorry, guys. But it ruined his horse so he can't perform. I chose his life over X, so I know how you feel. But 5 months is nothing. I too had COVID and it took me out for 7 months to get better. Don't give up. What? Yes, you are cheating and you're pretty selfish. It sounds like you already know the answer to your question, though. How would you feel if she did that with another man? That's so true. Like, that would be insane. There's a big difference between watching porn and interacting with another woman, on the other hand. Yeah, for sure. If she was like,
oh yeah, I've been playing this game where I xed with men, with random men that I don't know, my husband. How do you feel about that?
He surely would not feel good about it if she's just like, yeah, I've been xting other men. I do it all the time, actually. There's this whole website for it. What do you think about that, Bubba? Anyways, that will be all for today. Should I do my comment shout out? I should, because I gave you guys a prompt weeks ago, but then all of my videos have been very serious since said prompt, so I never actually did the comment shout out. Oh, I did a prompt for a comment shout out on my last love confession video. Aw, somebody gave me a super something. I don't know what it's called. Super thanks. Aw, well, I appreciate that. You have a cute little avatar. That's so sweet. Yeah, if you don't know, by the way, if you're new here, every single week, well, not every single week, every single when I do it, I give you guys a prompt to comment about that shows that you watched until the end of the video, and then I give you a shout out. I just like pick a random person that answered to said prompt, and I give them a shout out in my next video. What was my prompt this week? Oh, I think I asked for relationship horror stories, which is so on par with what we're talking about. Oh my god, that's so funny. Somebody said, hey there, Delilah. What's it like getting this? Hey there, Delilah. What's it like getting this 1,000 times? I'm so sorry. I'm a millennial. That's so funny. We were literally talking about that. You guys are so funny, by the way. I have the funniest viewers ever. Oh my god, remember to relax your shoulders. If you're watching this video, relax your shoulders, relax that tension in your eyebrows, relax your muscles. I just caught myself like doing too much. Okay. Oh my god, somebody else hyped me. Wonder Chud. Wait, is Chud offensive? What does that mean? I feel like I hear that word everywhere. Did you just bait me into saying a slur? What? What? I looked up Chud. What? What does this mean? Oh. Okay. Slang. A generalized term for disparagement used somewhat simultaneously with fool, troll, and jerk. Okay. Well, thanks for the super thanks. You're not a chud to me. Wonder Chud. That's so crazy to me that people are just like, I like you. Here's $5. I'm like, what? What the heck? Me? Ooh. Okay, yeah, that was my question. What's your relationship confession? Somebody said, I made it to the end. Story. I was once on a date with a girl and I thought her friend... My phone died again, so you guys are being depraved from the microphone for the end of this video. So, okay, anyway, so Villis6264. Hiya. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching till the end. You are getting this week's comment shout out. Villis! Yeah! I made it to the end. Sorry. I once went on a date with a girl and I thought that her friend was super homophobic because the girl would leap away from me every time that she'd hear her friend coming. Okay, so like y'all were a thing. The friend would come up and she'd be like, oh, acts like we're friends. Acts like I don't fucking know you. Okay, interesting. She'd freak out but assure me that her friend knew that she was gay. I didn't think that was true at all. I found out about 2 years later that she had actually been on a date with her friend that night as well. And that's why she was acting so strange. So like in the instance in which this friend came up to them, to the two people, right? This person and the person they went on a date with, Villis and girl. Other girl comes up, the girl jumps away from Villis. Am I making any sense? You guys probably already understand. But evil girl went on a date with both of them and that's why she jumped away. She had been on a date with her friend that night as well and that's why she was acting so strange. The same girl also got my best friend's number. The evil girl. Evil girl also got my best friend's number that night and started dating her with almost a 4-year age gap and with the girl being 18. Oh my god, what an evil woman. What the heck? Just going on dates with fucking everybody. I mean, like people date around, sure, man, but the same night and then she comes up to y'all and you're like, I don't know this person. Like, that's crazy. Oh my god. Sorry for the trauma. That's horrible. But thank you for watching till the end. And because of that, I'm eating all of your bad relationship future possible trauma. I'm consuming it and I'm protecting you and I'm putting good energy on you to not have to deal with these ass. So I hope your love life is prosperous from now on, and it will be. I just granted that to you. So I'm not liable though if something goes wrong. Okay, I'm not a professional. I just talk. I talk a lot on the internet. I say a lot of things if you can't tell because I'm still talking right now. So anyways, that is the shout out of this week's video. Villis6262. Big shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you watch this video so that you can see that you got the shout out, even though I'm giving the shout out like 3 weeks after I gave y'all the prompt. Sorry. I think that's just gonna happen sometimes when it comes to serious videos because I don't want to be like, oh, Anastasia, you know the girl that I was talking about. Anastasia, like horrible woman, went to jail. She assaulted a pregnant woman. She blah 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 blah. Anyways, this week's comment shout out goes to, like, you know what I mean? It's just, it feels tone deaf to include it in those videos. So that's why I don't do it. If you want a shout out in next week's video, please comment. Tell me your favorite food. That's all I want. That's all I want to know. You can give me details. Or like, actually, more interestingly, if it was like your last day on earth. People always say this, like, if you're about to be executed, like what would you want your last meal to be? Okay, because not only is that your favorite food, but that's like to your core, you know. For me, I'll tell you guys what mine is in the next video. You'll have to subscribe to find out. But yeah, if you want to shout out in next week's video, leave a comment about that. Okay, I just have to say this before I let you guys go. Okay, so earlier, right, I was talking about how I was in IKEA and I got approached by a man. Oh my god!
Why would a man be there? Why would a man be there? No, it's actually pissing me off.
You need to leave.
Why would a man be there? Why do you want to be there? Like,
I repent. Anyways, I got approached by a man. It was a really weird interaction though. I was like walking like past him, right? We're in this IKEA, we're in like a small little thing in between like two boxes, right? I have my cart, I'm walking past him, I make eye contact with him, I hit him with the white person smile, like classic, it's ingrained in our culture, like it's not even by choice at this point. So I hit him with the little, right? Like just to acknowledge that I saw him. I hit him with that, walking past him, right? I kind of got to scoot by him, whatever, make eye contact. And then as I make eye contact, give him the white person smile. He stops. He stops in his tracks. He's right in front of me. Stops in his tracks. I'm walking past him, not even looking at him because I'm like, what the f? Don't look at that guy. And he leans in closer to me to the point where he's like right here. It was like that photo of like Venom or whatever. I'll put it on screen. He's like right here and he goes, hello. I'm not kidding. It was so scary. Imagine that. Imagine making eye contact with a stranger and going, and then next thing you know, they're in your ear. Hello, hello. Oh God, you probably see into my pores. Hello. And I just went, hi, hi. And he goes, what's up? What are you doing? I'm in a IKEA. What do you mean? I'm looking for a Christmas tree. What do you mean? What do you mean? What am I doing? Like, all I did was give him the white person smile. Since when was that an invitation to go, hello, hi, what's up? How you doing? Like, and so that was just weird. I don't know. And then I just like literally, I just walked past him. I didn't say anything. But like for the rest of the time that I was in IKEA, he kept like following like hella close. I'm not kidding. It wasn't a situation where it was like he just happened to be walking behind me and I'm like, this guy's obsessed with me. No, like when I was in the little like fake plant section, after he said, what's up? How you doing? And I start walking away and not looking at him anymore. He's walking like on me. He's walking on me until I look at him and I give him a weird look and that's when he walked away. Okay. So he goes, I wish I had another person to recreate this with. I'm going to use Cynthia. So Cynthia's the man, okay? Ignore her ears. She's a freak. Cynthia's the man, right? Walk past. Hello. Hi. What's up? How you doing? Oh, what the fuck? Walking on me, smelling my hair, smelling my conditioner, looking into my dandruff. You know what I mean? Like walking so close until I go, and then walks away. Realizes I'm not feeling it because all I did was give the white person smile. Like, if a woman gives you the white person smile inside of an IKEA, that does not mean that she wants you to dry hump her while you walk through the fake plant section, okay? Thank you. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys when I see you. My next video is probably gonna be the Anastasia one. I'm like 70% on the script, so yeah. Toodles! Oh no, my mood ring. It says that it will only unattach from my hair once you subscribe to my channel.